Yo guys, welcome back to another video on Michigan Sports Talk here, and Michigan just beat UConn 59-0. They finally did it. They finally pitched a shutout, dominant victory from the number 4 team in the country as Michigan improves to 3-0. We're going to be going over everything in this video, including Cade McNamara's injury, how bad it was, and how long he will be out, and what JJ McCarthy and Jim Harbaugh had to say after the game. It's all going to be in this video. So if you guys are new around here, make sure you guys go ahead, subscribe if you are new. We are almost to 2,000 subscribers, so I greatly appreciate it. Leave a like on the video, and other than that, let's get right into today's video. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get right into everything, but before you guys do, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you guys can go ahead. My username is @talk_Michigan, and it should show up as Michigan Sports Talk. I'll leave a link down below where you can just go ahead and go right to my account, but if you guys want to, you know, it's right there. But let's talk about this Michigan game against UConn. They won 59-0. JJ McCarthy had another great game. He did not go deep that much, including he really did not go deep at all in this game against UConn, which was very surprising for me. I thought he was going to be airing the ball out a lot against UConn's defense. That just did not happen, though. He still went 15 for 18 with 214 yards. Didn't have any passing touchdowns, mainly because Michigan ran the ball in almost every single time. Blake Corum had 5 rushing touchdowns. He had 12 carries for 71 yards. So he had 5 rushing touchdowns, tied for the most rushing touchdowns in a football game in program history by a Michigan football player. Obviously, Hassan Haskins did it last season against Ohio State, and a couple of other guys that got some carries as well. CJ Stokes had 18 carries for 18 yards. He didn't have his best game. Still going to be very good here at Michigan. Isaiah Gash had 4 carries for 24 yards. Alex Orji, the quarterback, had 3 carries for 30 yards and a touchdown as well late in the game. Danny Hughes also had 5 carries for 31 yards. Now Donovan Edwards still dealing with that injury he has. However, I think he should be back next week, as it was just a minor injury, so nothing to worry about. Now, a lot of you guys are probably wondering about Cade McNamara, how serious his injury was. I believe he got injured on the play where he completed the pass to Ronnie Bell, and after he threw that pass, he got a pretty good hit taken on him. Got driven to the ground by 2 UConn players after he got pressure. Still got the ball off, made a great pass to Ronnie Bell. Then he obviously went up, spiked the ball to give Jake Moody a 61-yard field goal try, which he eventually missed. But after that play, when he passed it to Ronnie Bell, he was walking off pretty weird, and you could just tell that he might have been injured, and indeed he was, because he didn't play at all in the second half. Jim Harbaugh post-game said that Cade, unfortunately, his foot was caught in the ground, got hit from the side in the leg, probably going to be out for a few weeks. Not going to be a season-ending thing, I don't think, but he'll miss some time. So it definitely sucks for Cade McNamara. Hopefully it's not a season-ending injury and it's nothing too serious, but it just sucks to see him go down. As Michigan fans, you feel more comfort having 2 great quarterbacks that definitely could start. So hopefully JJ McCarthy doesn't get hurt at all. He's obviously our starter going forward, and hopefully we have a healthy rest of the season, and hopefully Cade McNamara can get back to full strength. As far as what JJ McCarthy had to say after the game, he said, I'm going to do the same thing that Cade would do everything I possibly can to win football games for this program, work my butt off every single day, and be prepared as much as possible. Also play my heart out every single week. That's what he said about being Michigan starter going forward. So it does suck, like I said, with Cade McNamara. We saw it again. The first play he was in, he got sacked. I think it was Trente Jones on the right side. He just completely missed his block, and Cade McNamara had really nothing to do. He just got sacked, and so right away I kind of felt bad for him, just because he had no time at all to pass the ball. Next play though, he stepped back up, got off the ground, and made a great throw under pressure to Ronnie Bell to connect for a first down, and that was the last of it. That's the last we saw him, as he was just coming off the field. Didn't look right, so hopefully he gets better. And offensive line, like I said, it can definitely improve, especially Trente Jones. He's been having problems with players getting to the quarterback. So hopefully, offensive line looks a little bit better, at least for passing. Rushing, they're doing a very good job with the running backs, but for pass blocking, they could use a little work still. It's really my only main concern. Coming out of that game against UConn, the defense looked stellar again. Michigan had a total of 465 offensive yards, and if you're a UConn fan watching this video somehow, some way, I don't know why, but UConn had a total of, cover your ears, 110 yards on offense. That's definitely not a good look there, but that just goes to show Michigan's defense was very stellar in this one. UConn's offense just had nothing doing in this one. Zion Turner went 4 for 16 for 17 yards, and their highest rusher, Zion Turner, the quarterback, 7 carries for 42 yards. Their running backs, Victor Rosa, 14 carries, 23 yards, Nathan Carter, 6 carries for 21 yards. Michigan played a total of 7 quarterbacks in this game. Alex Orji had a rushing touchdown. We got to see action from Davis Warren a little bit. Andy Maddox came in. Brandon Mann came in. Ellen Bowman came in. So that was very cool. We played a lot of players in this game. Ronnie Bell, though, had 7 receptions for 96 yards. Roman Wilson, 3 receptions for 64 yards. A.J. Henning, 4 receptions, 37 yards. Didn't really see anything at all from Cornelius Johnson, but Schoonmaker had 1 reception for 31 yards. Leon Franklin, 1 reception for 20 yards. Darius Clemens, Dunlap, Colston Loveland, Eric All, and Amorian Walker all had 1 reception for a couple yards. So it was nice to see Ronnie Bell have a pretty decent game with 7 receptions, 96 yards. Roman Wilson also had another great game. But how about A.J. Henning? 4 receptions, 37 yards, but he also took a punt return to the house. That was a very great athletic return and play by A.J. Henning. As we look at Michigan's defense, players that stood out to me, Chris Jenkins for sure. He had a total of 5 tackles, and Junior Colson also had 5 tackles. Michael Barrett and Braden McGregor each had 4 tackles. Now, nobody got any sacks in this game, which was pretty disappointing, but we kind of just stopped the run and didn't let them pass it at all. So we didn't get to the quarterback, but we definitely stopped the run and didn't let them pass it at all. So, but Jalen Harrell, Mike Samerstill, Mozzie Smith all had 3 tackles, and Mike Samerstill has been playing incredible. He had 1 tackle for loss, and he looks great as a defensive back, so he's been playing very good. RJ Moten and Rod Moore each had 2 tackles. As far as the secondary, they got the job done again. DJ Turner, Will Johnson out there, as well as Jamon Green, and the whole secondary, they played very well again. So Michigan's defense, they look dominant again in this one. They will have their first test of the season against Maryland next weekend. Michigan should be able to roll Maryland, though. Shouldn't really be a close game at all. I know a lot of people are saying that Maryland could be a trap game for us. With this offense and this defense, I just don't see it happening. But yeah, with all of that information, all that being said, let me know down in the comment section below what you guys thought of this game and Michigan's 59-0 victory over UConn. I was not expecting Michigan to shut out UConn, I'm not going to lie. I thought UConn might have scored, especially with the backups in, but they didn't. So yeah, they won at 59-0 in shutout fashion. Also, another fun fact, Michigan went 8 for 8 in the red zone, scored all 8 times. Also, Ellen Bowman, I forgot to mention, had a passing touchdown. It was pretty funny though, because if you guys didn't see it, unless the line of scrimmage was messed up on the screen, which it definitely could have been, but his foot was definitely across the line of scrimmage when he passed for the touchdown. But yeah. But other than that, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. Michigan wins it 59-0. Played a pretty good game. Next up, they got Maryland next weekend. And yeah, they moved to 3-0. And so yeah, win it 59-0 here against UConn. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you guys leave a like on the video and subscribe for more if you are new. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at @talk_Michigan is my username, and my name will show up Michigan Sports Talk, so you can do that. But other than that, I hope you all have a great rest of your Saturday or Sunday, whenever you guys are watching this video. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.